Hello, I'm Roger Armstrong, and I was a psychic child born in 1930. My grandpa, who was a farmer from Finland, had a dairy farm, and I would go out during the summers, and I would work with him. And since I had a problem with my temper, he helped me deal with that. And since I was a psychic child, and I had abilities to lift things with my mind, and push things around with my mind, and talk to animals with pictures, and they could talk to me, he was concerned that I would get myself in trouble when I was in school if I told the teacher what she was thinking, or if I wanted a pencil and made it float across the room. Those kinds of things. So he and I sat down on bales of hay, and we made a whole list of things. Now, this list grew over a period of a whole summer. So we added to it, and a lot of times it was just questions. And we worked out answers with each other. Now, I can't do these extemporaneous, so I'm going to have to put my glasses on and read them. Okay. We talked about people seeing and what people expected to see. And no one will see the same situation the same way, he said. And we would give each other examples about this. In other words, the parents of my friends that I played with at home had a different view of some of the games we played than we did. We talked about believing. My belief and the beliefs of, the moms and dads of my friends were different. And how the belief can change the way people see things. He's a smart man, isn't he? Don't look at people or yourself as being right or wrong, he would say. Look to see which action you can learn the most from. Don't do anything with a skill, that's what we called my abilities, that would attract attention. It is smarter, for instance, in sports, when you're playing a sport game like baseball, to help your teammates make points rather than being the superstar yourself. And when you make your own points, make it as the result of your mental abilities, make it look like you were lucky. Try not to use your skills very often. Continue to give yourself and your friends a challenge. Always keep the skill hidden in some way. He repeats that several times through. Learn to make things lighter when lifting them, but never float things. Because I could make things lighter, you see, and I could float things when I was 4 years old. So continue to talk to the animals and to growing things. Because when I went out in the woods, I would go out and I would talk with trees. And I would feel the energy in a rock. Because he believed that all things are living. Never look at other people's mind pictures without permission. Help others gain the same skills you have if they are interested, but train them towards a specific result, not the full process, until you see that their interest and ability is equal to their understanding, more than just a task at hand. Do not take advantage of a person without skills. He said, that's unfair. This is one that I always liked. Use your skills as you would an umbrella. Use it only when it is raining. That could be on a fortune cookie. Anger or panic will cloud your focus and can stop your skills from working. You will learn that the closer you are to a future event, the clearer it becomes. The seeing of a far future is not dependable, for as it is moving closer to you, it is changing. The hardest part of the future is to see the speed that it is traveling at. Creating an object from your future is better than destroying things in your present. Skills used for personal unhealthy reasons like greed, getting even, jealousy, hurting, anger, or killing, or to make you feel that you are better with people with less or no skills, will cause your abilities to weaken and weaken until you have no abilities at all. When people do not understand what you're saying, say it again in a different way with different words. Now, after I left the farm and I went back home and started school, my life was a lot easier because I had these rules to help me understand. Grandpa also said that when I was angry at people, I had to think twice because generally they were not as old a soul as I was, and I should treat them with kindness because their journey for understanding was going to be very long. Now, there are other stories that I have for another segment. And this is things that I did with my playmates and how I taught my playmates how to control their bleeding, how to heal their cuts and scrapes, and how to tolerate pain and eliminate pain so they wouldn't have to go home when they hurt themselves and stop playing with us. Yeah. I am Roger Armstrong. I am a psychic child. And I am very interested in finding other folks that were psychic child and how you approached your life. And did you have friends that visited you and taught you how to do things? Did you have a grandpa that helped you work out your anger and your rules? Check my website, wasapsychicchild.com. It'll give you all the information that you need to contact me with when you write your story.